And it's his moderator responsibilities are not very difficult. They're not very demanding at all. You simply, whenever somebody violates the Steam terms of service, you give them a warning, you remove toxic and unconstructive posts, and you do your job. It's called Moderator. You moderate. And unless Steam has some fine print or some hidden subtext clause that's like, hey, if you don't like somebody, you can treat them differently to someone else that's, following the same set of behavioral patterns, because you can have two different people saying the same different thing, the same different things, having them say the same thing in different topics. One of them gets punished and the other's allowed to continue making those types of posts. Why? Moderator likes one of them, doesn't like the other, enforcing the rules with a bias. And I don't know, maybe Steam allows that. But after I made this post here where I'm telling him to do his job, I must have set Flux torn off. I must have hurt his ego. I must have done him some damage, because I got a ban directly afterwards. And his response is, you are absolutely right. I should do my job. Off topic. Now, before I get to that ban, I want to finish showing you the rest of the topic where Not a Fluffy Cat was trying to get his co-op to work. Cosmo gives another response, and he takes the bait and he runs all over it. Please give that a read. I'm not quoting him on that. And look at this post from Queen Pixel. You can see it's from Queen Pixel. This entire post, I mean, wow. It's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black. As a matter of fact, I am going to pick this apart. First off, I knew the moment I posted that this would become one of those endless, useless discussions about anything in the game. Okay, so, wow. She openly admits that she knew she was starting a useless discussion. Is that not unconstructive? Is that not unique? Is that not off topic? Is that not argumentative? And that's not me speculating. That's me observing her admitting that she knew the very moment she posted that this would happen. Let's continue. Oh, how much she regrets it. She openly, look, read her own words. It's not even like I'm writing this for her. She's saying it herself. I should have ignored the whole, as I usually try to do, if this constant shit stirring didn't grate on me so much. So she admits that she got aggravated and started stirring the shit herself. Here's where it gets juicy. She says that you even go so far as inciting the OP to think bad of it. Oh, okay, she's claiming that I'm trying to incite the OP to think bad of everyone else. I guess that's kind of weird. Are we at that point in society where I don't like you, so anything that bad happens, oh, you're inciting violence, oh, you're inciting controversy? But, okay, so she claims that I'm inciting people to think badly. I don't know where her evidence is. Very honestly says that his internet is not the best, warning him that his observation will be used against him. What is she trying to say? As if we were on a war. Whoa, she's comparing this to war? What is she talking about? She says, you don't do well with authority. I do fine with authority. I have a problem with people that abuse their authority. Who doesn't have a problem with people that abuse authority? That's a gross and disgusting miscarriage of justice. People in authority are supposed to be trusted because they have that authority, because they have power. With great power comes great responsibility. That's not just a silly comic book quote. It's a good quote. Yeah, you're in power. You have a responsibility to use that power properly. So I do have a problem with people in authority positions that abuse their authority. She states that she absolutely relates because she's the same. I doubt it. But trying to anticipate what someone will say is not cool. So she says it's not cool to anticipate what other people says, but then she does that. She anticipates my intention. She claims what I'm trying to do. She's saying that I'm trying to incite people to think a certain way. So there's another part of the hypocrisy. And it's not cool talking about private conversations. For obvious reasons, fairness and privacy can't be quoted on the thread. See, they can't stand that. When I carefully worded my post to not call anyone out, that's driving them nuts because they know I'm talking about them and they know they're guilty. But I've worded myself in a way that is like, hey, you have to be a bad faith actor to attack me. That's what they're doing. She continues. Yes, the tool belt is my pet peeve. And yes, I can be a drama queen. Again, she's admitting to a pattern of behavior where she's breaking the terms of service. She admits she can be a drama queen with her declarations. I tend to laugh at myself when I read those again, but I see that we are taking things much more seriously and everything goes on a little black book with you. Hey, look, don't blame me because I've got a very good memory and I don't forget when people do things wrong, because you need evidence, you need receipts. Whenever you claim people are doing bad things, oh, we'll prove it. Well, maybe you need a black book to keep track of all the wrongs that people do, so that when you do call them out, you can very clearly, quickly, and conveniently point to these things. It's like, oh yeah, well, you know what? Boom. Here's a whole page on everything that you've done wrong if you want to say that you haven't done anything wrong. She admits that I know what I'm talking about as if that's a bad thing. Strange. I suggested the only thing I know that can help in the OP predicament, and you replied in a way that implies that I have no solutions to the theory of everything. I better shut up. She's implying and insinuating and inciting and assuming, and it's like, well, when did I say she better shut up? I showed y'all the posts in the previous 2 videos. At no point do she's implying she's saying that because what I said implies something, it's wrong, even though I implicitly never said anything wrong. What kind of logic? What kind of mental gymnastics? The hoops? This is what I'm talking about. There's no substance to her argument. She's changing the meaning of words. She's arguing semantics. This isn't a point. There's no conversation. There's no points at hand being debated. She's trying to justify her feelings. Okay? And this is where it gets interesting. Talk about being condescending while being condescending. There would be a perfect phrase in the Roman slang that would wrap all this up, but we speak English here, so I'll be content just thinking it. Okay, so she's basically saying, I'm thinking something very slang and offensive to you. Man, you are never happy unless you see people bickering, and I get caught in it like an idiot. Won't happen again. P.S. I would have another suggestion for you, but since it falls again into Roman slang category, I cannot help you here. That's not argumentative. That's not shady. I mean, that's basically saying, I'm thinking very awful things about you right now, but this isn't the proper place to say that. And Flux Torrent being Mr. Big Bad moderator. Alrighty. So then that's the timeline. And note, he says, you are absolutely right. I should do my job. Ban reason is this. My ban reason is for being off topic. Yeah, you just saw that topic where we was talking with Not the Fluffy Cat in the co-op right here. This is my on-topic response. I'm directly addressing the OP's original post. This is me being on topic, talking about the issue of his graphics card working during co-op. So, here's my proof of moderators abusing their privilege. By his own, alright, let's just say that Stranded Deep's rules are different from Steam, okay? By his own rules, his own admission, I was banned for being off topic, yet I walked you through the process of showing how I am on topic.